Truth Goddess Tarot 777. Hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, I am Truth Goddess Tarot 777. I want to inform you that I have two other channels. The one channel is Truth Goddess Tarot 777. The second channel is called Just for Pisces Tarot. And this channel that you're on currently is Just for Sagittarius. So this reading will be for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Sagittarius Ascendant, Jupiter and Sag. Wherever you have Sagittarius in your chart, the reads will resonate with you. All right? So let's find out what's the energy today, Sag. Hello, and I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Today is Venus Day, right? The day of love and appreciation, good fortune, which is ruled for Sag, but Venus is about your appreciation for life, love, just good things. Appreciate, be grateful today. Of all the things that are happening around and in the world, as a chosen seed, you are to remain peaceful, calm, and trust the universe is at work, right? I had did a reading on, I think it was Wednesday, because I wasn't on live Thursday, which was yesterday. The reading that I did on Wednesday, it was approximately 20 minutes, 25, up to 25, something like that. And I didn't notice that until someone, one of my loyal family members here, actually, let me see who that is, made some comments in the chat. And I don't be playing around, right, y'all? Y'all know I'm pretty strict. But I mean, I try to add a little humor in there here and there. But someone had mentioned to me that the message was only 6 minutes. And in actuality, no, that message was over 20 minutes. So if you had caught me on a live on that Wednesday, you heard the entire message, right? That message was shaved down to it was about 20, 25, 26. It was over 20 minutes. YouTube had recorded the message for only 6 minutes and 46 seconds. I told y'all, go look at my community page. Show your support. I don't know, but they tend to play. But see, things are about to change, right? So the things that these people are doing, punishment is already here, and it's unnecessary. But that message was over 25 minutes, over 20. I didn't recognize it. I didn't notice it. I do so many readings. I do so much different things on and offline that I didn't know what they were talking about. The message was way longer than 6 minutes, guys. Go look I'll look at it right now. Tell you the title. So I owe that person an apology, and I had to let him know. I think that's a man. I think it is. I think it's a man. The title here, I'm on my there it is, right there. That wait a minute. Hold on. That is there for you guys. Which one was it? Okay, this is the one that they shortened. 777. They shortened the one that says, if you are new to the channel, Sagittarius, someone. Here, hold on. I know y'all can hear me. Hold on. Someone lurks as they discover your abilities to reverse the rituals and spells. Oh, yeah, I could see why they would mess with that message. Okay, so that message was shortened purposely. That was a 25-minute reading. And I did not notice that it was cut that low. So this is why I be saying what I'm saying. And I'm sure I'm not the only person that goes through this. I know I'm not. I actually know some other people in this community. and have seen some of the things that they've gone through. Now, you can imagine a lot of the ones that have the astronomical numbers of over 100,000 or more. I'm not going to get into that, but I don't think they go through the stuff that people like me. This is why I tell y'all to have discernment in who you watch and who you listen to. Because just because somebody has 100 quadrillion followers, do you understand how the system works? Do you know they play with numbers all the time? Do you know that? Y'all should know. If you're on social media, everything is an illusion. Everything is a mind fuck. Okay? Everything is not what it appears to be. Believe me, it is not. That's a reason why I know who's chosen and who's not. But that's just one aspect of it. I can tell. I just know. I have discernment. I'm clairvoyant. I think that was the reading. One of those readings is talking about you guys being clairvoyant. It might have been that very reading. Let me see. So that's why I always, every so often, looks like to me, I don't know, 6-8 months, I always ask you guys to go check and look at your how you're subscribed to the channel. I have even seen on my own personal accounts where I go and I look at channels I've never even heard of that are just automatically subscribed to my channel. Then I see ones that have been even my own channel. Now, you know I follow my own self, right? This is why I'm telling you, I know 100%. One of my own channels from this particular channel was blocked. And I am following me, right? But that channel had this channel just for Sagittarius blocked. Crazy. This is why I'm telling y'all. I have seen, before I became a creator, I used to hear a lot of, people in the community going over this stuff, never doubting them, but never truly understanding the behind the scenes of it. Now that I'm behind the scenes like them, I get what they're talking about. So, it is not a misnomer. It is not something to just say to pass the time. I don't have to do that. That reading was over a half an hour or close to, not 30 minutes. I know it was under that. It's 6 minutes. Ridiculous. So that's just proof that what I've been telling you guys. If you go look at the community page, I explain to you what I feel is happening. And it's not going to get any better. It gets worse. But that's okay. I know who I am and I know that I'm protected. So as you guys are as well. So just understand that this is the game that we're playing, because it's a game. Everything is a game. It's a game. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. Round and around. It's a cycle. That's what this is. It's not for you. This round and around, no, it's not for me. Truth Goddess Tarot 777, no. Right? Because the round and around in the cycles is about somebody not passing, not able to get out of the firmament. Right? There's a bubble over the world, right? There's like a... So there are certain energies that can't get past this firmament. So they're angry, they're mad, they do shit. They mess with us chosen ones. Because we have a soul. There are beings that do not have a soul. Sorry, I had to return back and press the like button. I appreciate that. Thank you. So this person that's in your lives, and this could be Guys, this could be anybody in your life that has caused you a lot of disdain. Maybe you've had some sort of disdain for the person or people. But since then, you guys have healed and evolved, and now you have a more understanding of how these energies work and what they do. It's like a child. A lot of these entities are, they're in an adult body, but they are children. Even the people that rule, they don't rule shit. That's why they cause destruction, mass destruction all over the world, because they're kids. They are not adults. They're in an adult body, but they fucking function like a child. It's like when you don't get your way, you go try to destroy everything and everybody. This person is the same way. This is a person who's never, ever made it past a certain level in life. And they have not, they're probably an NPC. They're like a character in this game. This is a game. You guys played games before. You've played PlayStation, Xbox. It's a simulation. The stuff that you do, go play a game. And that's what you're doing right now. That's why in life, there's things that you just can't take serious. You can voice your opinion, and you can voice how you feel, and you can speak because you're powerful. When you're chosen, they know that. My voice carries on different dimensions. They know that too. And if you are chosen, see, these are the things that you have to encounter. And it's like, you guys are special. As a collective, that's how you win. That's how we win. Speaking out against these energies. Doing your part to support us. Because that's why we're here. I am not the only one. But that's why we have to stick together and support us. We do this from the kindness of our heart. This is my path. Right? So you have a path too. You have a part to play in this game. We all do. Literally, it's a game. Depends on how intelligent you are, how you navigate in this game that we call life. So this person, or you knew, let me see, Anton, she's probably a regular family member here. So guys, don't take it for granted. The creators that are for real, don't take us for granted. Be loving, be kind, be supportive. Because we've been through a lot. And you have too. We're here to guide you, to help you, teach you, show you, open your mind, your heart, your spirit, let you learn who you are. So you learn who you are. Like, there are people you'd be surprised that they just don't know. And that's okay too. But just be aware that there are always going to be those that will try to attack us. That's why we love you guys. Because we know, same, yeah. So we know that you get further ahead when you work as a collective, when you work together, not separate, but together. This person is somebody that's not for you. You guys, if you have been shedding relationships, don't fight it. It is to be. You're supposed to let it go. Those are people that can't go past this firmament. If you were to leave today, be grateful. You're here to experience life. All of the different things in life, even the things that seem the hardest, the most painful, the things that are the most pleasurable, joy, right? Everything has a place. It's an experience that you take back with you. You're here to experience everything, not just the happy moments, but you have to experience some of the things that come with growth. And with growth becomes, there's pain, a little pain, right? Just like the birth of a baby. In order for a mother to deliver a child, she has to endure some pain, right? Then there's the gift, the child. We've all been through that journey. That's why we're here. Your parents, they went through the journey. For some of you guys, your parents, your mothers, your fathers, you've gone through that cycle of pain. And then after you going through the pain, then you have the prize. So remember that everything that you're experiencing, be grateful. Be grateful, because there are those who wish they could be in the body that you're in to experience everything that you're experiencing. Even right now, the weather, we're in Capricorn. Very, very heavy time. But as a chosen seed, you're not to worry. You prepare yourself. I know I've been talking about preparing yourselves. Even when I talk about getting the proper nutrition, the minerals that you need to take. When I say, guys, you've had, I think I started the shoptkdeals.com/my name, Truth Goddess Tarot 10, for about 3 months now. This is the time to have been involved in those minerals to keep you prepared for the times right now. Like, there's no more excuses now, guys. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I don't know what people are thinking. I don't know if they're just stubborn or they just feel they don't need it, they'll be okay. But you have a body and you're made up of, I think it's 75% water. And there's things that you need to keep you going. And it's not always food. No. It is not always a substance that comes in the form of packaging that when you go to a store, you pick it up, you eat it. No. A lot of times, all you need is minerals, vitamins, things of that nature. I told you guys to be prepared for what you need so that you could be ready for this time that we're in right now. This is happening all over. I know the East Coast, I know in the United States, I should say, in America, major storm happening, going forward. And I told y'all today is Venus Day. Over the next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 or 5 days. And it's going to be longer. And I understand the weatherman that I was watching, he's saying it's something is going to happen even next weekend. So when your body is well prepared for the storms, like what literally prepared and I don't know why I'm stumbling on that word, but y'all know what I mean. Like in real time, when you have taken what you've needed to prepare your body to, say, go through the storm, the brutal storm that's coming, all on the East Coast, Midwest, South of America, it's going to be heavy. But because let's just say something were to occur to you guys, and even not just the East Coast, but the West, the Mid Coast, the North, everything is happening in this world where you need to be prepared. And that means having the necessary products. When I say products, I hate that, but I mean, like the minerals that you need to sustain the weather, the physical weather, and the weather of the beating and the stress that you can encounter going through the changes while in this firmament. Now, it's my job, just like it's the job of those that are no longer in charge of what's going on in this world. This is the matriarch now. So they have to express what is actually happening, but you have to have discernment to know to break down a lot of the stuff that they be saying. But they do have to tell you the truth. That's why we, as a community that do what I do, we speak the truth. And that's very powerful. We break spells, rituals by our voice, what we say. So they do tell the truth when you watch the movies and even in music, in all forms of art, TV shows. It's like right there. So you've been given opportunity in order to make sure that you're living a healthy life, doing things that you need to do to make sure that you're prepared for these times. Now, we're here. So that's just it. That's just what it is. We're here. Will you make it? Who knows? But this particular person, this is somebody who has had cycles of repeating the same thing multiple lifetimes. We've all had repeated life cycles. Yeah, this is school. You're a Sag. This person is someone who failed. They failed. They can't seem to get it right because they're greedy, they're stubborn, they don't believe nothing, they don't trust anything, and they take a path that leads them right back to where they started, which is, I was just thinking that, this journey. Square zero. The full card is 0, which means it's the card where you take a journey without any direction. No direction. Just out here. Trusting themselves in a way that's too naive. Like, you can be free, but you still should have some armor within, around you, on you, all of that. And the armor that I've been talking about has been minerals. I've been talking about that. And y'all think I just be saying that shit just for a promotion. No, I take the shit. I wouldn't tell you if I don't do it. So, we're here, guys. Some of you guys took heed to what I said. A lot of you guys didn't. So, that's called life, right? Cause and effect. This person is somebody that chose to ignore the Queen of Swords, speaking truth, honesty, like what I'm talking about now. Ignoring ways to make their life stable, trusting it. All it took was a small seed to invest. I told you guys. See, but now judgment is called. Judgment is here. Judgment is here. That means, well, she tried to tell you. You said, oh, I ain't doing that. I'm good. I don't have to listen to her. What does she know? I'm not going to pay her no mind. I'm good. I'll just keep on, flying by the seat of my pants. I don't need any minerals. vitamins. I don't need that shit. I made it this far. I'm good. Ignoring me. Now that the storm is here, Spirit is saying she did try to tell you. I don't know, you was too damn cheap. Oh no, I'm good. I'm gonna hold on to this. So now, when it comes to your life, your stability, your property on your home, what are you gonna have to give up? When all it took, oh my goodness, what are you gonna have to give up? When all it took was someone to listen and trust, believe. Now the tower is here. This is what we're dealing with right now. Catastrophic events coming. Now, chosen seeds are not to be afraid or worried. But for those who chose not to listen, to adhere to what I was saying, that's on you. But this goes to say this is the same energy of the person that and the people in your life. They chose to feel like they had time. Unfinished symphony. Oh, I have time. I got time. I got time. I got plenty of time. Well, the truth be told, you don't. Because we're already here. I already said that. We're here. So now it's about weathering the storm physically and emotionally, spiritually, because that's what's going to have to, it's going to take that. It's going to take your spiritual discernment. Because even if you're not in America where you may experience this disaster of a storm that I just showed y'all with the tower card coming your way, there's going to be some storm because it's prophetically, it's a prophetic divine events that has to occur. So even if it's not the horrible storm coming all the Middle East, South, the East Coast, all parts of America, where you are, you're going to experience some sort of catastrophic event too. So you may say, well, I'm not experiencing that. Yeah, but you're going to get something. You're going to experience something. So no one can escape it. Everyone, if you're here and you are born walking the earth, you are going to experience a tower moment. Yes. However, if you're powerful as a magician, you'll be able to manifest and take care of your life and yourself and your family because you're powerful. The tools that the magician has brings balance that you can trust. You're ready for it. You're ready for it. That's why you're a boss. That's why you're a leader, an emperor, somebody principled, who's intelligent, right? This person with this reading here looking at, they're going through it because they chose to wait. Unfinished symphony. They thought they had time. Oh, I have time. Nah, they don't. And this is a cycle where now you guys get off the train. A lot of you guys have learned to understand really what life is all about when it comes to who you are and what is expected of you for you. Not putting so much time and energy in worried about relationships, connections that fall to the wayside because you can't take everybody. Everybody's not going to make it. And it's your job to first look after self. And then once you express and teach and help and guide, if they don't listen, then it's just, they're just not ready. This person is somebody who is finding that out. They're not for you because they're never ready. They're never ready. They're never ready. They're not for you. Nope, not to go another round because you've elevated. You've advanced to the next level. This is how he makes me feel. I'm sorry to hear that. But you have the power within you to take that energy and do what you will with it. That's why the Magician card came out. He only has power if you give it to him. No one can make you feel any way unless you decide you want to feel that way. Because remember, I'm sitting here saying about experiences in this firmament. It's all a game. It's an illusion. It's what are you going to do when this happens? How are you going to handle it? What's your next move? That's why you got to be a great strategist. Chess is actually one of the best games that anybody could play. A lot of the games, Monopoly, think of all the games, the old school games that no longer are being pushed to be played because they really teach you about how to navigate in this firmament. Those games are actually games that really give you the keys, right? If you have children, you should play more board games with them. Do more intellectual things like that. Yes, we are in the Aquarian age, but in order to master this world, you have to have a what is it? Like kids nowadays and even adults that have grown up not playing games like this. I think I showed y'all in a video before. Where is that? Like I did when I got this. This is Rubik's Cube. Remember that? If you don't know about it, ask somebody. This is what you should be giving to your children, grandchildren, things like this. Because this teaches you, it teaches you how to think, right? This teaches you how to navigate, to solve problems. Believe it or not, this helps you how to solve problems. Listen, the internet doesn't help you solve problems. They give you the answers. This here teaches you how to resolve and solve problems. So when we did 2 puzzles already. Yep. I showed y'all this before. But this is what I'm saying. Games like this help. It actually helps you, like the neurons in your brain. It makes everything click. Like when you're just always scrolling, that's why they want people to be on TikTok, because it's short, it's quick, and you don't think. It's just quick, fast, quick, fast. Like social media is good, but it has its limits. But when you play games and you do things like this that make you sit still and think, it actually helps you become a problem solver. It helps you become a leader. Doing things like playing games, I'm telling y'all, it's going to make you wiser, stronger, and you're going to be able to navigate in the firmament. That's the key. But a lot of times, if you pay attention, what they're doing with children in schools, that's a whole nother subject right there in itself. You really supposed to take charge of your own life. Right? You're supposed to take charge of your own life. And doing things that help, like, for instance, going to the gym and working out, that's all great, right? Because it builds your strength. build your muscles, but you still have to, build your mind, strengthen your mind, your brain by doing things like this. Sometimes just turn off the internet and just start doing puzzles, like things that most people won't even think to do. Like people probably don't even pick up a pen. They don't even write anymore. They get it. They jump right on their smartphones or smart tablets or smart computers and just start clicking away. It's great, but do you also balance the energy where you at times, yeah, toxic came out. At times where you just decide to literally pick up a pen, a paper, write something, write your thoughts, put it on paper, because actually that's the most powerful way to manifest. That's actually the clearest way, because writing is a form of, almost like a double confirmation. You can think something, but when you write it, it's actually, it somehow the universe kind of connects with that. When you write it down, you ever think about when you write stuff down, it sticks with you longer, stays with you. So when you write down your desires, your hopes, your dreams, and the things in the way that you see your life going, it actually makes you somehow more accountable too. And then you'll do it because you wrote it down. It's a contract. That's what a real contract is with yourself. So when you put it down on pen and paper, it's a contract to yourself, your higher self. And you're somehow more inept to do it and complete it. Because then you have the proof of the contract, just like when you sign a contract, when you purchase things, you're bound by that. So when you write down your manifestations, you're bound by working toward that. That's why it's best to write things down, because you're being held accountable. Because you've also spoken to the universe, and now you have this contract between you and spirit. So now you're like, you feel a certain way. You feel kind of weird when you don't do it. That's why the doing stuff like this is best. Old-fashioned way. That they don't push no more. They're not going to push that because they want to keep people asleep like sheep. So this is about somebody's toxicity. Right? That card came out. Oh, pregnancy. Building a family. Giving birth to new ideas. When you write, you manifest and come up with creative ideas to birth new ideas. When you write things down, right? So this person or something about this person is toxic. Well, it's toxic because one thing, they want to keep repeating the same cycle. They want to keep you in a loop. But because you're separated from them. Separated from this person. So I'm going to get more information about this toxicity with this person. So yeah, this person is not for you guys. I'm going to come back. I'm going to spend a lot of time with you guys today. I just feel like talking longer than normally. Tell me some more about this toxicity. All right, this is somebody that wants to build. But remember, guys, they're not for you. Truth be told, this person is a time waster. Yep, the card jumped out. And it hit the floor. Yeah, they're not for you because they are someone who's very much self-centered, and they are a bully. They're abusive. This is the type of energy that's like abusive, oppressive, overbearing. The Emperor. in reverse. Hit the floor. So we have a person that they feel like the work that they've done, and they've been very slow at it. They've, the Knight of Pentacles, this is like somebody who's trying to plan something, but it's taken forever. But see, you, or on the other hand, you're being a magician who has all this power to manifest and see your life come into balance with that. There you are right there. It's justice for this person. See the difference in the energies, how this person, they build and it takes them forever. Because what's in their heart is nothing there. And then they just keep going through this cycle. They keep returning, going round and around. See? I told y'all, this person keeps repeating this game over and over. They can't get out of it. But you have so much power as a magician, wisdom, strength, and the tools to bring yourself the happiness and the harmony that you see yourself having. Do you see the difference in the energies? It's amazing. That's you, Sagittarius. That's you over there. And the magician and the strength card. You have power, wisdom, strength, intellect. While they, on the other hand, they're not a magician. See? They're not a magician. They have to work hard. It takes them a long time to get somewhere. And then when they get somewhere, they don't get anywhere. For them, like this Nine of Wands is normally somebody who does keep doing things over, and they withstand the pain, the struggle. They just keep going through it, but they make it. But this person keeps repeating the cycle. That's why they're not for you, because they don't have what you have. Look at the energy over there. You're so much more powerful than this person. You speak, and you can bring about change. You have the courage to stand out, to bring about peace, love, happiness, and joy in the lives of others, just by your voice, as I stated, because you understand who you are. The magician has all the tools. See the pentacle? They have one pentacle. You have a pentacle. You have a wand. You have nature. You have a connection to spirit. And on this plane, you understand how to use the gifts that has been bestowed upon you. They don't have any gifts. Look at the magician and this person. They're just like walking slaughter. They just keep repeating the same cycle. This is them. They keep doing the same stuff and they never get anywhere. This is why this person is toxic. They're angry. They're mad. They're frustrated. They're looking at you with all this power, and the gifts that you have keeps you able to be in this energy. Plus, you're an earth angel. Sagittarius are earth angels. So this person feels that way about you because you're able to separate yourself from this person and begin something new, while they continue to go around in circles with a pentacle. You use all the elements on earth: fire, water, air, and earth. They only start off with earth, one pentacle. That's an earth energy. You have all the elements and you know how to move the energy to bring about change for yourself and others. So that's the reading, Sag. I'm going to be back. All right. Enjoy. Take your time. Appreciate this day. Appreciate your life. Right? Just indulge in the earth elements. Appreciate it. All right, guys. That is the reading. Bye.